Now we do exercise 2. The question says complete the square for each of the following. Compared to exercise 1, over here, the leading coefficients are different than 1. Okay, so let me recall that quadratic expressions are of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. And then to complete the square, it means we need to turn it into the form a open bracket x minus p to the power of 2 plus q. Okay, so we're going to keep writing, make c, write it in the form like b over 2. That's what we did in the previous exercise. We're gonna do it the same here. And now with a little of change here. Question A, for instance, says like 2x squared minus 8x plus 6. So we need to complete the square here. What we do, first we need to get rid of the coefficient of x squared. Okay, we're going to do that if we factorize. Okay, we're gonna take 2 out as a common factor, and then this will be x squared minus 4x plus 3. Okay, we factorize. Now that we factorize, there is no coefficient in front of the x squared. The next thing to do is to complete the square. Okay, c is b over 2a over 2. Now my b here is I'll say a is 1, and then b is or I can just say what b is. B is negative 4. Okay, so we can say here negative 4 over 2. Okay, here it was c was all to the power of 2, and then so all this to the power of 2. Okay, and then this will make 2 squared, okay, which is equal to 4. Now I am going to write here 2 open brackets x squared minus 4x. Instead of me writing 4, instead of me writing plus 3, I want to say plus 2 squared. I know this is 4. Okay, now I close my bracket there. I need to cancel in order to have like 3 or 6 over here, actually 6 there. Now check this out. If I times all this out, it's gonna be, this is just 4. Okay, this is something as 4. 2 squared is 4. So if I times it, I'm gonna write it in yellow. It's gonna be like 2x squared minus 8x plus 8. Okay, because 2 times 8, but initially I had 6. So what can I do? I must minus 2 here, okay, in order to have 6. So I must do the same also there. I'll minus 2 there. Now I can say this is the complete, okay, I minus 2 there. Now I am going to take the basis, okay? Keep the yellow was just for illustration. Let's look at what is in the blue and green here. All right, 2 open bracket x bracket like that to the power of 2. Okay, and I want to use the sign of the middle term. Then I just want to take the basis. I'll take x, and I take 2 there, and then minus 2. Now this is the completed squared form of this mathematical expression here. Okay, let me go over it. First of all, I get rid of the coefficients, the leading coefficient, the coefficient of x squared. I factorize this way. And then I note that b will now become negative 4, not negative 8, but negative 4. Now I substitute here in the c value, and then I get this 2 squared, okay, which is 4. Now I write here 2 squared. Now we notice that if I write 2 squared, which is 4 actually, 4, if I write 4 there, when we times out, it's gonna be 8, not instead of 6. So what can I do? I must minus 2 here. So I minus 2 there where you see. And then I just take the basis there, x minus 2 to the power of 2 minus 2. Okay, let's take another example. Question B. Okay. Question B is 3x squared minus 6x plus 6. Again, we can factorize this. Okay, I take 3 out for common factor, and then this becomes x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay, then I say that over here b is just equal to -3. Now we do know that c will be b over 2 to the power of 2. Now I can substitute my value there. It's going to be like -3 over 2 to the power of 2. Okay, which is, you know, when the power is 2 or any even power, the negative sign of the basis within the bracket will disappear. This is just 3 over 2 to the power of 2, which is, if I times, it's going to be like 9 over 4. Okay, then over here I can write 3 open bracket x squared minus 3x. Instead of me writing 2 there, I am going to write plus, I can use square bracket here now. I'll say 3 open square bracket there, x squared minus 3x. Instead of me writing like 2, I will write plus 3 over 2 to the power of 2. Okay, I'll write that. Okay, but now this is basically 9 over 4. It's basically 9 over 4. Now I'll look here, 9 over 4, but initially we had 6 here. But okay, check carefully, 9 over 4, but with the 3 out there, if I times it, I'll do it in yellow here. If I times it, it's gonna be like 3x squared minus 9x plus 3 times 9 over 4, it's gonna be 27 over 4. Okay, 3 times 9 over 4 makes 27 over 4, but initially it was 6 here. Now I wanna say to myself, somewhere there, I'll write somewhere here, 27 over 4 plus x plus what's equal to 6. Okay, this means x equal to 6 minus 27 over 4. We can use a calculator. 6 minus 27 over 4 equal to -3 over 4. Okay, so therefore here I'm gonna say -3 over 4. Okay, I can remove what is in yellow here, and then this will be 3. Then I will open brackets here and then close bracket there. I'm just gonna take the basis. So this is x, and then -3 over 2 to the power of 2 minus 3/4. Okay, that was b, and then c minus x squared minus 2x minus 2. This we can solve this if we take the -1 out for common factor, and then this will be x plus 2x plus 2. Now we can see that b here is just positive 2. Okay, then we can work out c. We do know that c is b over 2 to the power of 2. Now this will be what? 2 is 2 over 2 to the power of 2, and then this is just 1 squared, or 1 squared just 1. Okay, now I am going to write here negative. I don't need to write -1. I can just say negative, and then x. Okay, and then plus 2x, and then plus 1 squared, plus 1 squared, and then a close bracket. Now, if I times it, it's gonna be -x, -2x minus 1. But initially, it was -2 here. Okay, but here I have -1. So to get -2, I must minus 1 here. Okay, And then this will be then negative. I want to say here x, and then I just want to take the basis, okay? X plus 1 to the power of 2, okay, minus 1. That was question C. And then we can also do question D. Which is given by 2x squared minus 5x plus 4, okay? So now in this case, I can see that 2 is not the common factor here, but we can still get rid of these 2. Remember, I didn't say we're going to factorize per se, but I meant we're going to get rid of these 2. So we're still going to factorize here, okay? So I'm going to take 2 for common factor, and then it's going to be like x squared minus 5 over 2x, okay, plus 4. Now, note that here b is negative 5 over 2, okay, and then we're going to use c, which is given by b over 2 to the power of 2. This will be b, which is negative 5 over 2 to the power of 2, and then this will be negative 5 over 4 to the power of 2, and then this is just, 5 over 4 to the power of 2, which is 25 over 16, okay? Now, we can write it as 2, open brackets, x squared minus 5 over 2x plus 5 over 4 to the power of 2, okay? Let's just turn this to a square bracket. Now, I need to get, if I times it, okay, 25, 5 over 4 to the power of 2 is the same thing as 25 over 16, okay? So this is like 25 over 16. So if I times by 2, I'll not do it in yellow here. This becomes like 2x squared minus 5x, okay, plus 50 over 16. But I have like positive 4 here instead of 50 over 16. We can do it over here. If we're like 50 over 16 plus what equal to 4. So it means x will be 4 minus 50 over 16. Then we can use a calculator. If I do 4 minus 50 over 16, this will be equal to 7 over 8. So then it means I must minus 7 over 8 here, okay? And then this will be then 2. I'll take only the basis, okay? Only the basis to the power of 2. So I'll take x there plus 5 over 4, okay, minus 7 over 8. Now we can say we completed the squares. Now we can do question D. It's given by 3x squared minus 6x plus 6. 1b, 3x squared minus 6x plus 6. Again, here we have a leading coefficient which is different than 1, 3. So first thing is to factorize. I'm going to take 3 out for common factor, okay? And if I do that, this will be x squared minus 2x plus 2, okay? Then I will change this value here into the C form, okay? C will be b over 2a raised to the power of 2, which will be then 2 over 2 to the power of 2, which is just 1. This is 2. Okay, then I am going to do this. Over here, 3, I'll say x squared minus 2x. I need to add, I'll add 1 there, okay, plus 1. But now, note that if I add 1 here, it's just not 1 that I add because there's a 3 outside the bracket. The 3 times everything here. Actually, I placed 3 there, but I need to get a positive 6. So if I add 3, I must also add 3 there. I must also put another plus 3 there. So then I'll have like 3 plus 3, okay, which makes 6. Now we can factorize further by saying that that makes 3 in a bracket like that. I'll put it in the bracket to the power of 2. I'll say here x, 1 there, because 1 is like 1 squared. One is as good as 1 squared, and then I want to take the sum of the middle term minus there, and then plus 3. Then we can say we factorize this by completing the square. Okay. Next question will be 1C. That says negative x squared minus 2x minus 2. In this case, I will take negative 1 for common factor. Okay. And then this will be what? X squared plus 2x plus 2. Okay. Then I will work out the C value. C will be what? B, which is 2 over 2a. Again, to the power of 2. This is just, excuse me, 1 squared, which is just 1. Now, I am going to rewrite this as negative 1. I don't need to say negative 1. I'm just going to say negative there. X squared plus 2x. And then I will add 1 there. 1 there. But now, if I add 1, understand that it's not just 1 that I add. Actually, it's with the negative here, it makes I added negative 1. But initially, it's supposed to be negative 2. But I have negative 1 here. So what can I do? To make it negative 2, I must minus 1 there also. So this being like 1 squared, we can just take the basis, okay? This will be negative x plus 1 to the power of 2 minus 1. Now we can say we complete the square. Okay. The last question will be 1D. 1D will be what? 1D is like 2x squared minus 5x plus 4. Okay. Same thing. I need to get rid of these coefficient 2 of the x squared. So I'll take 2 out for common factor. You say, okay, 2 is not the common factor here, but it is if I agree to work with fractions, okay? So that makes like x squared minus 5 over 2 plus 2, okay? Then I see I need to make x squared minus 5 over 2. I need to make C. So C will be B over 2a. So B is negative 5 over 2 over 2a over 2. Okay. Then this is basically negative 5 to the power of 2. Okay. That makes negative 5 over 4. You know, when we have a fraction like this, you can just times the denominator. Okay. So negative 5 over 4 to the power of 2, which is 25 over 16. Okay. Now I am going to add 25 over 16 there, or I can say negative 5 to the power of 4, better that way. Then I have to use square brackets here. I'll add -5 to the power of 4, to the power of 2 there. Okay, knowing that this is 25/16. Now, with the 2, timesing that 25/16 is becomes 50/16. But now we have like, let me write it here. We have like 2 times 25/16, and then plus what equal 4. Okay, this makes 50/16 plus what equal to 4. That means x equal to 4 minus 50/16. We can use a calculator for that. Just say 4 minus 50/16, and then this is what, 7/8. Then we can just say, okay, I'll plus over here 7/8. Then I will work out equation D. Then we can continue. We say 2 factor of what? Only the basis, okay? We will take only the basis here to the power of 2, and then the sum of the middle term. So the basis will be x, and then 5/4, okay? Plus 7/8. Thank you. You may wonder saying, with the negative here, no, the negative cancelled already with the power of 2, okay? Or you can say, I'm gonna take just this one here, -5/4. It's correct. So that was question D.